Hi, welcome back to Divine Times 2, where we love to share delicious recipes, hauls, and sometimes reviews on products we think you'll like and or find useful. Hope you are doing well, keeping yourself happy, busy, and healthy. In today's video, I am going to show you how to make a delicious chicken bone broth stock using a slow cooker. You may use a roaster if you don't have a slow cooker. Not only will you have an amazing bone broth, but you can also save the chicken fat to use in savory recipes calling for butter or oil. You will also have a tasty slow-cooked chicken that you may use it to make a chicken salad, tacos, quiche, and I could go on forever. I'm excited to show you how I make this bone broth, so let's get started. I'm going to use 3 young whole chickens. They're about 3.5 pounds each. And this is from Springer Mountain Farms, non-GMO'd, no hormones ever, no antibiotics ever, no animal byproducts in feed ever. I love this brand of chicken. I'm going to get them ready and place them inside my slow cooker. Make sure you take these packets out of the chicken, the liver, the heart, the neck bone. Just remember to take them out. And I'm not going to throw this away. I am going to boil it and give it to my cat. He'll love it. Now I'm going to add onions that I chopped up. This is the biggest slow cooker I have. It will work though. Okay. I also have here some other scraps of onion. I'm also going to put these frozen radishes. I have a whole bunch more, so these are a little bit older. They've been in the freezer for a while, so I'm using it for the stock. Also, I have some matchstick carrots. They're still frozen. Well, I hope I can close this lid after I'm done. More carrots. You don't need to use 3 chickens. You may use 1 6.5 to 7 pound chicken. It just depends the size of your slow cooker or roaster. I'm also going to add some zucchini. For flavor. That's what I have in the freezer. I'm going to add two teaspoons black pepper, I'm using teaspoon today. Salt, three teaspoons salt, I'm going to add a teaspoon of poultry seasoning. and some bay leaves. And of course, we need to top it off with water. Oops. The chicken should be cooked within 5 to 6 hours. For the first hour, I am going to place the slow cooker on high. Then I am going to place it on low until the chicken is fully cooked. The chicken took 6 hours to cook, 1 hour on high and 5 on low. The chicken is falling off the bone, so I'm going to take out all of the chicken and place it in a bowl. When the chicken is cold enough to handle, I will take the chicken off the bone and place the bones and fat back into the slow cooker. I use gloves for this because the chicken was still quite hot. All right, while this was cooking, you could see the rim of the slow cooker. There was a lot of liquid. And I had to take some liquid out. So what I'm going to do is place the liquid back inside the slow cooker. And it is still warm. This is what I've gotten so far. And now I need to do this last breast. All right, so I am done here. And now I am going to place all of this back in the slow cooker. And there's a little bit of broth down there too. Okay, I do have it on low, and this is going to cook overnight. So I'm going to continue leaving it on low since it's going to cook overnight. All right, to the stock, I am going to add 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar. Now, it won't taste like apple cider vinegar once it's done, but this will help in breaking down the collagen in the bones and in the tissue. At first, when it continues cooking, it might smell a little bit like vinegar, but at the end you won't taste it and you won't smell it anymore. Makes a tastier stock also. All right, so this will be slow cooking overnight. on low. The stock has been cooking for 22 hours. Let's see what it looks like. It smells so good. Wow, that looks fantastic. Now I'm going to take out a bone. There's the bone right there. And I am going to let it cool for a little while. Then I'm going to try to break it. All right. So I'm going to try and break this bone. Oh, look at it. That is telling you that the nutrients in the bone marrow are in here, in this delicious bone stock. So the bone marrow is in there with all its nutrients. Now, stock is made with, of course, vegetables, meat, and bones. It makes like a thicker broth when cooled. Broth is just the veggies and the meat. And it tends to make a thinner broth than the stock. I am going to strain this and then place it in containers because I will be using this stock for future recipes. You know what? I haven't tasted this. I want to give this a try. It's delicious. Wow, it is so good. I am going to pour the stock into these containers. I wish I had a fat separator, which I don't have. Mine broke. So what I'm going to do is after the stock is cold in here, I'll just scrape the fat from on top. I need to get a fat separator. Press down on the vegetables as they will let out more of the delicious stock. I placed the stock in the refrigerator and then I moved it to the freezer because it wasn't solidifying quick enough. So now I'm going to take the fat off, skim it, and place it in a jar. I am not going to throw this fat away. I will be using it when I'm cooking. For example, instead of using butter or oil to saute onions, I'll use this chicken fat. After skimming the fat, I have a wonderful, full of flavor bone broth stock. I'm not going to freeze the chicken fat because I will be using it in some recipes that I would like to make. And the bone stock, I will probably freeze one container. I am going to use the other two containers for a recipe that I want to make. I am so glad I was able to share this bone broth stock with you. It took hours to cook, but in the end, you will have a wonderful and flavorful stock that you can use in your stuffing or dressing, or any other recipe that calls for stock. You may use the chicken fat in savory recipes that call for butter or oil, and you will also have slow-cooked chicken that you can use to make a chicken and cornbread bake, or use it in a chicken and broccoli casserole. The possibilities are endless. I hope you give this bone broth stock a try. You are going to love it. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed already, please do so you won't miss out on any of our future videos. Remember to stay kind, positive, and divine. See you next time. Love ya. Bye.